In the Canada drive, riding the spaceship like Bernie and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help right. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. You really floppy like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Okay, money.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. On return, here's Jalen Tolbert. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Headed out right. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Running down the left side. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Another run for Williams. And they love to see him some three.
Go.
Okay, that's a run that's on the stat sheet. But
Go.
if you see a bigger play on the ground later
Go.
on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the
Close
future.
the door.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Close the door. Go lay down.
From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. George Pickens the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup
Go on
after the
there,
touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0.
Go in there and go to bed.
Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
Yeah, which one are you?
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and short. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
And he has up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. He gets 6 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Short pass brought in. And this is near the first down, but they need 1 more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29.
It's a gain of 4.
So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
7-yard gain. That's another Steelers. First and 10 at the 23.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. Toward the sideline, he's got Metcalf. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
18. That's good for a Steelers. First down.
Warren running between the tackles. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Steelers tie and can take the lead here in the second. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First down, here's Dak. He finds Pickens left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Prescott here from the gun. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
I ain't even trying to use this one.
defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Oh, he put some heat on this deep, big game downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Trying an inside give to Warren. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Pressure coming. Rodgers finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you've got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers tie it just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Knock this through, and they'll take a lead into the break. No problems on the extra point there, and they'll take the lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. It's a screen play to Warren. Blast through midfield. Reaches the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Rodgers going to throw on first. The throw left side finds Freiermuth. And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Rodgers from the gun. Brought in. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can retake the lead as they tie it up here. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
to send this away. Tolbert now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Dak now from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers have it now at the 40. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
First down throw here by Rogers. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. To throw, Rogers. Fryer meet there, bring it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Looking to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Motioning one of the tight ends. On 1st down, Warren. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Now Rogers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Rogers going to throw here, 3rd down. It's Cup, that's Thielen. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rogers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. shotgun handoff to Warren. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down.
At the 23-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Get 300! Get 300!
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Just everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines. Sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Catch made. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers clinging to a 1-point lead. Warren. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers get some all-important insurance. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Boswell to add the PAT. He connects on the point after. And the Steelers grow their lead to 8. Now Boswell on to send this away. Tolbert now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Has room down the left sideline. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force.
And he's taken down. The defense maintains the 2-point lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll start the drive with Warren. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Warren once more. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. He's back to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. Now here he goes down the right sideline. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers go up by 8 at the end. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Tolbert now to return it. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
This guy was put on a show today. Already took one back to the house and nearly another. This is what the new league rules wanted. This is what Park Avenue and New York imagined with the new kickoff rules. Give those returners a chance to put on a show. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing again, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Got to forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. From the gun is Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch out right. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn